saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His guys come in off a statement win last week in blowout fashion. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg Hart, I believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break. Get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room, and we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
Hill brought in motion. A run with the fullback, Ingold. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10.
Man in motion here is Washington. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he's in! Devon Achane, touchdown Miami. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Off injured in college, the third quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 50 yards. First down.
On the ground, it's Miller. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Like it.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. On the handoff, this is Miller. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now it's Miller. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
Levi almost Enrique up the stop. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, here is Shuck. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Taysom Hill, touchdown Saints. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. That touchdown reception number 22 for him this year. Tied for 2nd all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. one away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. The try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia. All part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John Madden. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Look wide, get this one complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
A shotgun snap for 2. That one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Saints will have great field position right around midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Throwing on 2nd down. Shook. Left side into the hands of Olave. Shook got to get him moving quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down.
Here is Shook on 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chubb. It's picked up by the Dolphins. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting the Saints now gonna try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. Let's roll. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Eagles are just too much in this one. They win it 35-17. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And they get it to nuke DeAndre Hopkins. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Chiefs walk it off. They win in overtime. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Run up the middle with Miller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Once again, it's Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's brought in by Darren Waller. He'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
Another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with A-10. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Get set.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. A-10 trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end,
and he'll take it on in. Devon A-10. Touchdown Miami. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10.
Saints 10.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a handoff to Miller. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Go. Rock roll 80. Check go.
4th quarter begins on the ground.
and they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Here's Here's a give to Achek. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score again. Come on, Achek. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough. Sessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead.
Saints 10.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing.
Right, number 7, let's go. Ready.
He'll start the drive with Miller. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Intended for Chris Olave. Incomplete.
Out of the gun, Rattler. This one on target to Olave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Need to score, they're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Set.
To throw again is Rattler. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the two-point
Again,
conversion.
it is Rattler. And caught! So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They're going to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Throwing is Rattler. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
That's good for a Saints.
Ready.
1st down.
Miller. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Saints
52.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Flushed to his left. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He's out of bounds at the
It is
12.
2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw is Rattler. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
And the Saints.
Here
1st
we go.
down.
Go.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
Dolphins 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun. Oh, they got him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
45, 1.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, 60 red.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, Malik Washington. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.